Hey everybody, Ryan Smith here from Holiday Bliss. You guys already know Kay. We've been working together for 15 years and we have taken you along on some of our other trips through the showroom. But we're gonna spend a little time just walking through the showroom. It's after hours, it's quiet. I think we might be the only few people in here. So we thought it would be fun to actually showcase some of our favorite picks for 2026. So let's start on this wall, Kay. I mean, this is, if you like red, this is a place you need to start, right?
If anyone's gonna use a typical, everyday, old-timey Christmas, they need a red poinsettia.
Yeah.
And here's a wonderful place to make a nice selection of a red poinsettia.
And so I think
this is a beautiful one.
Yeah. And you're gonna find that online for us this year. We picked this one for sure. I mean, look at the velvet on it, but then look at all of the beautiful glitter detail. That is really, really
Very
pretty.
easy to shade.
And it's a good size. It's not too small, it's not gigantic.
Doesn't overpower.
Yeah. Yeah, red, you can't ever go wrong with red at Christmas.
Never.
I mean, red is always gonna be one of those colors that keeps coming back. When I first started out, people are like, why does red and green look so good together? And I said, because they're exactly across from each other on the color wheel. That's why. So.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll go this way. There's so many fun things to look at here.
I'll kind of follow you, or you can guide me.
All right. So classic Christmas. I mean, you're not gonna go wrong. And I think we're starting to see, again, all of these holiday green and reds coming back. It feels like we did a little bit of a hiatus for a few years where you saw different shades of green, but look at the holiday green starting to come back. And I think that's a lot of fun. It's the classic Christmas colors that, we probably grew up with, so.
This is a nice stem.
Yeah, that's beautiful, I love that.
For displaying your red and green.
Yeah, look at that, you guys.
And even though the green on this is a little softer, it still is beautiful with the deeper shades of green also.
Yeah, you can really, it really plays with so many, look at that, just layering in.
Just layer it in with many shades of green.
And you guys know, we never settle for just one stem. We're, huge fans of doing the layered effect, and, Kay has been a really fantastic coach over the years, teaching me how that works. But you just kind of bring it all together and it almost starts to look like one stem by the time you've, weaved it in. And the impact that gives you in a tree just doubles or triples versus just using the one stem by itself. I mean, look at that. That is fantastic. And we do that with all the different themes, platinums and golds and blues sometimes and burgundies, but that's a trick that you taught me over the years, so thank you. All right, well, we'll keep going. You have to. I mean, that's part of it. Yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah, sure. All right, I don't know where that one came from. I'm just gonna put it right there, yeah. Let's move over here. I mean, so blue, look at this. The blue with the red and the burgundy. I'm loving this. And we're gonna shift over to this tree here in a second because it's the same thing, but look at these deep blues with the platinums and the champagnes, and it's being paired with red and burgundy, which I think is so pretty, and something that you don't always see done well. Like some people, I think, attempt to do it, but you gotta be careful not to create 4th of July. And this has actually been done super well. And in the same vein, if we cross over to this tree, this might be one of my favorite trees this year in the showroom. It's not my favorite, we're gonna get to my favorite, but this is probably my second favorite tree. I love all of this on here. I mean, the stem, and where is our favorite stem? Okay, we'll pull it out of the tree because we have to share this with everybody. Look at this, you guys. I mean, that stem, and I love because you can add so many different colors with that and it's gonna look amazing.
It's really pretty with burgundy, deep green, blue, red. You can go any color with that.
I mean, even some of these pinks that they're pulling in with it, it works, just ideally with. But let me point out this Norfolk, so just when you think you're not sure if you should use Norfolk, This is a very glitzy, glammy, sparkly tree, and look at how you're bringing in those natural greens. Don't be afraid to play on finish and play on texture. This is really, really fantastic. So this is definitely one of my favorite stems for 26. And Kate, so we agree on this. Yep.
It wasn't until I saw people gravitating to it.
Yeah.
And it just, yes.
And I think we're doing a whole theme or bundle with, remember we picked out the burgundy with
it's
it.
back in that tree.
Could be, that might be it, yeah. So we'll get to it, but that's a really, really great stem for sure. Oh, and then this tree, I mean, it's not for everybody, but for people who are loving this Ralph Lauren kind of classic Christmas, and this isn't exactly the Ralph Lauren because they add gold and all of that stuff, but this berry spray right here is on the top of my list for Christmas 2026. I mean, look at this, you guys. First of all, you're getting a lot of value for the dollar. Look at how big this stem is. And if you really pull this apart, but feel the texture on this. I mean, this velvet, they call it flocked, but it's really a velvet finish on it, is just amazing. And the color green, you will not find anywhere else. This deep, almost hunter green is absolutely stunning. And with the reds and with the natural greens and the berries in here, this one is dynamite. You're gonna wanna pre-order this one, and we start pre-order on March 1st because I promise you, and Kay agrees, this is not gonna last long. That one is a fantastic stem.
Well, and it's beautiful to add to many different colors too. Your blues, your burgundies. It's just the depth of color in it is what makes it out.
And you're gonna be able to add this stem to platinum and champagne for a completely different look. I mean, add a poinsettia in this berry with the platinum and champagne base tree, and you've got a whole new theme. I mean, this one is versatile for sure. So definite must have. Okay.
All right, that's one of my favorites.
So this is a favorite of Kay's right here. Look at
It's
this.
just like natural, and I love the tiny bit of glitter.
Look at
Or
this, you
glisten
guys.
that it has. It's like it's just been iced. So, and it doesn't
Compete.
compete.
It's just clean and beautiful on its own. And I'm telling you, and we'll have to go back on my order and look, it's got a gold star. It'll be interesting to see if we selected this, and if not, we better add it, I'm thinking. But this was, I mean, and look at you guys. I don't even know if it's in this tree, but it should be, so I think we should add it. But look, oh, it is, here it is. But look at how pretty that is. That's a really, really pretty stem. Beautiful. And look at the red play with the burgundy and some of these deeper tones. Magnificent. Yeah.
That it brings to it.
It's almost like it was just early in the morning in Minnesota in the winter. Yeah. We're gonna leave it here because we gotta come back and make sure we added that.
We can do it.
Well, we're getting into the Norfolk and the berries over here, and you know, I think if I was gonna pick one of my favorite berries this year, I'll be interested to see if you agree with me or not. I love this red berry. And here's why. It's not the, you know, bulkiest, biggest, you know, spotlight berry, but that's why I like it. It's clean, it's airy. You're gonna add this to a garland, a wreath, even a tree, and it's gonna just not compete again. It's gonna do its job, and it's just gonna make a statement. It's very understated, but I love that. I think that's pretty.
This is also very nice in a flocked look or an iced look or a regular green look.
It's
So it goes
versatile,
both
it
ways.
goes
It's
everywhere.
So beautiful.
Yeah, I mean,
It's so natural.
I mean, look at in the flocked. I mean, that looks great. You know, the contrast of color is fantastic, but then even just this is more of a frosted, not really flocked. And I bet you if you paired it into something green like this right here, it's gonna be equally as pretty. I mean, look at that, even with pine cones and some other trim, that's a really pretty
That's
stem.
just gorgeous.
Definitely a top pick of mine for 26 too. I'm so glad we're agreeing, Kay.
And the layering in it makes it really nice to work with.
Well, and what's nice about this, because there's all of these, spaces here. If you wanted to put this on top of a leafy spray or another piece of greenery, so in a tablescape even, you have a Norfolk garland going through your buffet or through a council table, pop a few of these in and it's just gonna play so well.
Oh, this little piece right there.
Yeah.
Lay it under that.
Yeah, look at this. Look at how well
How gorgeous
this is gonna play.
with this little tiny bit.
I mean, put that on a table and then run another piece the other way so you're locking these stems in and you've got like a little mini swag. I mean, talk about simple but big
A
impact.
little baby cardinal here.
And a little baby cardinal in there,
Big
you're
gorgeous.
good to go. Yep. Yeah, this is amazing. I'm gonna set this one down too, just to make sure we got that one.
Did you like that one?
I think so, maybe. We're gonna leave the ones that I need to come back and look at on the floor. And we've, of course, probably talked about this a whole bunch. I'm not gonna belabor Norfolk pine. The garlands, the wreaths, the stems, the trees, hot, hot, hot for 26. I think it will be, for sure. All right, let's keep going.
Keep going.
I know there's one on one of these walls that we wanted to make sure we highlighted.
Did you do this?
I didn't do that one, I don't think. Did the green, and I think we did the burgundy. We did do this one though, and I love this stem.
That's been one of your better stems.
Yeah, this one, because of the soft touch of it and the coloring on it, it's not a hard green, but it's not really blue. It's got the perfect sheen to it. There's no glitter or anything. It's just the sheen of this is, hopefully Brogan can pick it up on video, but it is, it really is, again, tablescape, in a tree, added texture. This is a really great piece of greenery. Love it. And we always say, make sure you're adding, greens to your tree as you're decorating. It brings in a lot of texture. It'll be interesting to see if we maintain top 10 or if we go over 10 at the rate we're going here, Kay.
Did you? I think.
I don't know if we did or not, but I love that berry. Let's take a look at it.
That berry is just.
A lot of fun because it's so wispy and natural and kind of almost whimsical, but still pulls in. And look at how nice the stem is on this. It's not, it's a finished stem, which I love when the stems are finished. And you guys do a great job of that here, which means a lot to me.
This one is just beautiful, like just laid into something like this.
Because it just plays so well. Yeah, look at that. Plays so well. Isn't that pretty? And you guys, you can do that with any berry stem. I mean, play around with them and weave them in. You don't want to just kind of leave them sitting on top. You want them to be like woven into the garlands or wreath that you're working on. Really great.
That's a good topper.
That's a great topper.
That's a great tree topper.
We better set it down and make sure we double check. So there is one over here that's definitely a top favorite of mine, and it's that white one that we keep coming back to all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites also. It's so versatile.
I mean, this one to me just screams winter. The glitter factor, the white, and this will be great on a flock tree, a white green tree, a frosted tree. This one you can't go wrong with.
And any little red green pick or anything into it too to add into the table
it's gonna
or down a banister.
be beautiful.
Gorgeous.
And look at all of these individual pieces you can actually bend and shape, which isn't always the case with every stem that you buy. And that's what I love about DE stems, is that you're able to shape and bend them because they're made really well. And of course, the honey locust sprays, we carry this in so many colors. It has to be a favorite because it's so versatile, but I'm not gonna officially call it that because we have them in so many colors and we've been buying them for so long, but I love them for sure. Same with the bay leaf. I mean, you can't ever go wrong with the bay leaf. I'm not going to officially name it a favorite because it's not really new. We've been doing bay leaves forever.
So have we.
But every design project needs one. I mean, they're awesome.
There are millions of those.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Oh, I mean,
millions.
and all the different colors, and it's just the go-to stem for sure. Yeah. Okay. So once we get to this natural wall over here, there's always a couple pieces of greenery that I want to showcase. And again, these might not necessarily be top picks for 26 because we've sold them for so many years. But because we've sold them for so many years, I like to call them out because they're versatile, they're timeless, and this cedar spray is one that just keeps on delivering. It consistently does well. It's easily shaped, and I mean, feel that. It's just like it's soft. What it does in a tree is amazing. It's like it looks real and it feels real. And so this is one that, definitely always makes the list for sure.
That one looks so real that you almost want to smell it.
Yeah, like is it, like how fresh is it? Exactly. And then I know there's a couple I know this one over here, Kay. We have to talk about this one. Because I think this one is so pretty. And this one is not new for 26. We've sold this before, but we haven't sold it in a couple of years. And the impact it makes because of the weight of it and the shimmer and texture on it, I mean, and then the warmth of that green is just so pretty.
And you can almost flip if you want to do.
So you can see the brown magnolia. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's really cool. Love that. That's one.
That's beautiful in trees.
Yeah, this one is a must. All right, we'll keep making our way. No. This one here. I don't know if we did this one. Let's set it down and look, but this is beautiful. I mean, look at how you can shape this.
That one.
This is the shaper. Look at that. That one's really nice. And if you're doing a natural theme at all, this is one to remember. So we're going to set this one down so we can double check that we have that one on the order for sure.
Like any of your ice pieces.
Yeah, and I know we have the one over here. Yeah, that we definitely.
It's beautiful with that.
This piece over here.
This one is too.
Love that. And I'm trying to remember, is that the one that we did, or did we do I think it's a version of that.
Is it to the left?
No, it's not that either. I think it ended up on the other wall. We'll have to go take a look. But since we're here, this is one that I think is really interesting. Again, the grapevine on it and the texture on it and the contrast of this versus the white is going to be really pretty. And then, I mean, look at this together. And I think this dewberry spray is the other one that is going to be one of my favorites this year. And look at all that together. And that's really, really pretty. Beautiful. Yeah. Look at that, you guys. Really, really pretty. Love that.
It's so Christmas.
Yeah.
It's so happy.
Happy. All right, so we're gonna pop this one back up here. I know we have it. And I know we have that one. I got it for you. There we go. All right. We'll keep going because we're gonna get hung up when we get to that platinum champagne wall because that's our favorite. But I do want to zoom around to the burgundy wall because, well, there's actually one on this silver wall that I want to make sure we talk about. But I think it's over in the tree, so we'll get to it when we get over there. But it's that really pretty.
And we've got some things like in
Yeah,
the tree.
we're gonna have to
that are
make our way over there on that one, I think. This here stem we're bringing in the platinum and in the champagne this year. And I really like it. So much movement. So we're gonna have it in the platinum and we'll have it in the warmer champagne, but this one, and I think in another segment we layer it in with some other stems as well, but this is one that's probably top of my list for this year as well. And it's new for 26, which is, you know, always fun. And then this one too, showcased it in the champagne, but this is the version of itself in white. And anything branchy always brings a lot of weight to a design. And you know, if you do it right, you can actually hang ornaments on the tips of this, so you're extending the tree out a little bit, which is really great. Yeah. All right, well, this is where we'll get stuck. We're gonna get stuck over here.
There are two of my favorites.
All right, well, and you've got two here, and I've got, so this is on my list as well. And you know why this is on my list, again, is because it's got that short stem. So in a garland and in a wreath, in addition to a tree, but this just like you just pop it in. There's hardly anything, and then look at all of the different texture you've got on one stem. You've got a twig, you've got these little pepperberry clusters, and then you've got the winterberry or crabapple all on one stem.
And in tablescapes again, it's beautiful.
Pop
or
that
down
in.
Staircases, it's just gorgeous.
I mean, it's just easy decorating. Look at that. I mean, you've got so much texture going on there, very varied. A tree, it's great. Come through at the end when you're, you know, done and you have a couple holes here or there. But to your point, like on a garland on your staircase, makes for really easy decorating really quickly. And then Kay, this was one of yours, and I love this stem.
I love this stem.
So this is a flat cedar spray in the platinum color on it. Look at that. I mean, and
It'll go so many directions.
yeah, the shimmer on it too is just to die for. That is really pretty.
That is beautiful with the red that we picked, or the blue, or the green. It'll go with
Any of it.
Anything.
I mean,
Or just with
and then, you know,
champagne platinum.
yeah, this one, I know we've talked about it 100 times in other segments, but I mean, look at this, you guys. Look at this, and Burgundy's trending so significantly in 26. But look at when you just start to weave these two together. I mean, that is jewelry right there. Look at the sparkle.
And again, a tablescape.
It's so rich. The velvet with this, I mean, that is really, really pretty. Yeah.
Mantles.
Anything.
Beautiful coming down.
I mean, and again, like, do a few bundles of these in a tree. I mean, if you just do, you know, on a 7.5 foot tree, do 12 of these pairs throughout the tree, zigzagging through. Look at how pretty that is. And this impact is amazing. So I'm just gonna make sure, I'm gonna leave it here so I can come back through and double check. Well, we're getting close to one of my favorite trees in the showroom, and so there's a lot of things on this wall, and I'm probably not gonna pull each one of them off. I love this poinsettia because it's the silver and gold together, and I think silver, like burgundy, is making a comeback. We're gonna see more silver this year than we have in the past. And then this hemlock spray, and I like this hemlock spray because, and I'll try to get in the light, look at both of those colors. You've got silver, you've got champagne, the platinum. And what's nice about this stem again is that it's not too long. So again, in, you know, garlands and wreaths, really easy.
And to lay this, because this has the little trimming of the additional color.
Look at that, Kay.
together. I mean, it's gorgeous.
That
it's like
is-
it was supposed to be put together.
Yeah, it's meant to be. Yeah, this is definitely a favorite of mine for 2026. And this one is too, for the same reason that the other one that we just talked about was short. And then look at all of the bang you're getting here on this one pick. The shiny finish of these balls, the glittered finish of this crab apple, and then the matte kind of shimmery finish on this bay leaf. Really nice combo.
And then just nest your poinsettias, whatever, when you want, down at the base of it, and look how pretty that is.
So pretty. Yeah, that's great. I love that. So that's definitely a favorite of mine. I could get hung up on this wall. This is the get hung up on this wall. Yep, we better keep going. I will tell you, I think this poinsettia might be one of my favorites this year. And I like because it's got a little natural, it's got a little frosting. Yeah.
I love the icing.
Yeah. This one's really, really pretty. And it's versatile. White, kind of winter white, really pretty. And maybe I should just mention, and you can weigh in here too because it's your showroom. And I'm sure we've talked about it throughout market time, but just a reminder to folks, there's two ways to shop at market. There's the people who love to shop off the wall, right? So here's everything that you might see on one of these beautifully decorated trees is also on the wall. And then there's the people, and my mom is one of them, who she would prefer to spend time looking at the tree and then making Kay work. She'll say, where's this Kay? Or where is this Kay? So it's just, you kind of have to have 2 or 3 people with you to kind of point things out because you see things differently on a tree than you do when you're seeing them individually on the wall. Yeah.
For sure.
You think you have, what do you think the ratio of people who buy off the wall versus the tree are?
Probably with our customers, I would say probably 60 to 70.
Shopping the
off of
trees?
tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the rest are off the wall.
And then the rest are off the wall.
Yeah. So it's a neat concept.
It sort of depends on the kind of business you have.
That's right. Yeah.
So.
And it's nice because you'll see the numbers up top, so you'll know by theme, and we can then, when we're back home and we've got a little extra time before orders close, we can reference the theme number on their website, so it really does work out nicely. All right, we're gonna bump over here really quick. Okay.
Very nice. If we can't find the stem, we keep in the computer the tree that it's on or the wall that it's on. So it helps us be able to
So you know how to go back. Yeah. I want to point this ribbon out too because this might be one of my favorite ribbons of 2026. Look at the shimmer and shine on this, and then if you turn it over, look at it's got the silver on the back. And we're going to show it on the tree in a minute here, but I love kind of you're getting all of these colors in one ribbon. It's amazing. It's really great. Yeah. It looks like you might have a favorite over here that we should talk about. Yes. Yeah, this is one of my favorites too. You and I agree on this. Look at this. Yeah. I mean, this is just jewelry. It's the sparkle. It's a little bit of that white ice on there. It's the warm champagne gold. And you guys, I got to point this out because I've gone through so many showrooms. DE is one of the only showrooms that actually finishes their stems. It's one of my pet peeves actually is the darn brown stems. And I love the fact that you guys have made sure and you have enough of an eye for detail that the stem matches what you have going on the leaf and the rest of the spray. It makes a difference when you're decorating, and it makes a difference for clients who are, expecting you to create a really beautiful design for them. So thank you. Love that detail.
Our development team are designers also, so they know the look that needs to carry across into a home.
I mean, it makes a difference. It really does. Yep. Okay. Well, I think we should go around the corner here because I love this theme up here. This theme number 53. Theme number 53. And these trees, by the way, you guys, hands down, one of my favorite things in the showroom this year. They're not lit, but they make such a statement.
They almost don't need to be.
They don't need to be.
They've got so much grit.
I mean, look at the movement, and then check out the fact that they like just shimmer in the light. I mean, and then they come in a pot, so you don't even have to do anything. They come in a white pot. You basically set a pair of these together. I think one is 60 and one is 50 inches tall. Put a pair of these next to a tree, next to a fireplace. Maybe you have a space in your foyer.
Or banked in the windows, banked in the front windows.
That would be beautiful. If you have like a bay window or a bow window, that would be so pretty. Okay, so I have to tell you, and Brogan, I'm gonna come around behind us so that you can get the full experience of this tree right over here by the mantle. Hands down, this is my favorite tree this year. I mean, of everything that you have at Direct, but everything I've seen at Market, this tree just is magnificent. I don't know why, but it just speaks to me. It's got the silver, the gold, some of the lighter champagne, and the elements used on it. I mean, there's so many different stems, there's so many different sprays. This ornament right here, it has to be one of your top sellers. I mean, you can see it probably best, Brogan, if you get up in front of that white ornament there. That little rhinestone bow. Didn't you say you've had people coming by?
During market,
Yeah.
this door opens and people literally came in our showroom because they saw
that one ornament
against that white wall behind
Yeah.
it and fell in love with it. So
Yeah.
it brought people into our showroom, which was wonderful.
Yeah. Don't worry, we've stocked plenty of it, but pre-order because I think this one's gonna be a real top seller. I just love that ornament. But this, hands down, is definitely my favorite tree this year. So kudos to you and all the designers.
My favorite tree.
It should have been up front, I think. I mean, it's just so pretty, but I love it. So we're gonna just shimmy over to this little tree, and just to give you guys a little bit of backdrop, yeah, I do wanna point these out too. Look at these ornaments, you guys. And you know what?
that tree,
So many people wouldn't think to add this ornament to this tree because they look at this tree and they say, oh, it's glitz, it's glittery, it's glamour. But this snowy, crusted, clear glass finial has to go on this tree. It's beautiful. It's that mix on texture that we love. But we are gonna pop you over, and I'm just gonna say one more thing. These packages knocked it out of the park. Might be one of my favorite things this year as well. And look at how they've got them wired in the tree. Those are gonna be fantastic. Really, really cool.
You can take this.
So I'm gonna grab the one other one because that trio was so pretty together. And I know we probably talked about it already, but all right.
And both of these go with multiple looks.
Yeah.
So you're not so limited
Not at all.
with what you do with these. And they're finished nicely. The stems are well finished.
It's beautiful.
There's another thing that I think is very important to our customers is there's not a ton of shedding issue with it.
That is a really
And
good
maybe
point,
I
Kate.
should not have said that, but
No, I
look at
agree.
this.
Like there's,
I mean, people sometimes are, especially people that have to be careful with children or
pets.
pets or people falling.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of that you have to worry about
No.
with this, but you still have the glitter and the glitz and the beauty of it.
And they're just
So
well
for
made
me,
stems.
That's very important.
And so we're gonna wrap up our top picks, and let me just, we wanna share 3 more, right? And maybe 4. This one, Kay and I agree, this is beautiful. I mean, look at the red, but look at all of the glitter and the sparkle in this. And then this trio is magnificent. I mean, if you just pull this all together,
This one.
and I think Kay and I agree. All 3 of these are our favorites for 2026, and I think all 3 of them are new for 2026. But just look at how beautiful all of that is. And it's this perfect combination of silver, platinum, and gold champagne. Versatile. You're gonna be able to do a lot with these 3 stems. Use them individually, use them together as a trio in a bundle. You take on a 7.5 foot tree, take maybe 9 or 12 of these throughout the tree. It's gonna be beautiful. So thank you so much, Kay. I always love that you spend time with us. Hopefully you guys found this inspiring.
I love you.
Oh, thank you. Well, I love you too. And so we wanted to make sure that we shared with you our top picks for 2026. Go to holiday-bliss.com. You won't be disappointed with any of these. And remember, our pre-sale starts March 1st. They're gonna sell out. They're gonna sell out, aren't they?
They're gonna sell out.
Yeah, these are too beautiful not to sell out. Reserve your quantity today. Happy decorating. If you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We really appreciate you coming along. And as always, happy decorating.